Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be doing a curly tribal braid type hairstyle. You're just going to see me here starting out with blow drying my client's hair. Sometimes my clients will come in and their hair is not fully blown dry, so I'll just go in and blow dry it because I do like the hair to be as straight as possible prior to me doing the style. In case anyone is wondering, the blow dryer brand that I am using is by Kiss. It is a great investment and I would highly recommend it. The hair that I'm using is the Sensational Prestreched braiding hair and also some ModelModel hair. It's like crochet hair that I use to create the curly hair look. As anyone know who has watched any of my previous videos, I always like to start out by creating a foundation on how I'm going to do my hairstyle. So with braiding, I always usually go in and I part out the hair into 3 sections. I usually have 2 sections in the front and 1 section in the back. So as y'all can see, the part is turning out really nice and neat. I usually use this comb that I got from Sally's. I love it because I use the rat tail end to create my parts. I love it. If I don't have this comb, it is a problem, okay? I'd be like, where is my comb at? I can't do nothing without it. Like, I absolutely love it. I love both ends of it, and it just helps me create those really neat parts that I absolutely love to have. So right here, you're just going to see me proceeding with starting on the back side. As anyone knows, I usually use both edge control and the shine and gem when I am doing my braiding hairstyles. Okay, so a helpful tip that I can give is when you are starting your parts, start the part, put on a little shine and gem or the edge control, and then go back in with the comb and redefine your part. That is going to make sure that you create really nice, crisp, neat parts. And then once I have all my parts completed, I go in and section the hair out. That way I make sure everything is proportioned correctly. So you're just going to see me here using my duck clips, and I'm just sectioning the areas out. Once I get everything sectioned, I'll go ahead and proceed with the braid. So just sit back and keep watching as I show you guys how to get this style completed. Okay, so kind of like how I mentioned, you want to parting everything out so that your braids look nice and neat. I also always prep my hair prior to braiding. So I have a little stand that I use that I purchased from Walmart in the like sewing section, and I always put my hair on there and I keep it close and nearby so that it's in my reach, and I just slowly feed the hair into and braid it. So you're just going to see me braiding it in, and then you're also going to see where I braid and feed in the part for the crochet hair. I kind of use my chair to eyeball where I want to braid it in. I don't braid it in too far up or too down low, just because I want just enough of that curly look on the end. Not too much and not too little. So you'll see me, as you keep watching, you'll see me proceed with adding that crochet here and there. Okay, you guys, so I almost have that first braid complete, and as you will see, the braid looks really neat all the way through. It doesn't look big or bulky, and that curly crochet hair blends so well. I do not use anything to seal the ends. I used to do that and I hated it. So I used to use clear nail glue to seal the ends, and I swear I would have glue everywhere. It was like, why? And then it would be hard, and it was just a hot mess. So as you can tell, as long as you portion everything correctly, braid it all the way down, the braid will not come undone, and it will stay in place like it needs to. So yes, just don't even worry about it. Just feed the hair in, braid it, and let it flow. Something that I can tell you guys is that I love doing my clients' hair. I love vibing with my clients. We have such a great moment. It's like therapeutic for both ends, for myself, for my client. We talk about so many things that's motivational for women, and it is just a beautiful blessing. So it's a great thing, you know. So a lot of times we're talking about random things, but most oftentimes we could be talking about schooling, business, being a mother, relationship things, feminine hygiene things. It's so much stuff that we talk about, y'all. It's so crazy, but it works out because, like I said, it's therapy for both ends. So I do love what I do, and I feel like in order for you to be good at what you do, you have to have a passion for it. You know, I mean, there are some people who are good at stuff and don't have a passion, and they just talented in that aspect. But for me, what I've noticed is when I really gave it my all and really cared about what I was doing, then that's when I can see the progression in my skills, and that's when I see the growth, and that's when I noticed that I had more clientele. So it does help out a lot. Oh my gosh, so I lost some footage, you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to jump right into it. As you guys can see, I pretty much finished that second row. And when I do my braids, I do the bricklayer method where I kind of part it over a little over to the other side, and all the braids aren't literally on top of each other, but more so falling in between one another. That is a great way to make the hair look full and not make it look tacky. I don't know. I shouldn't probably use the word tacky, but I don't know what's the right word for it. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me what they think is the right word for it. But and I'm not saying if they lay on top of each other that they're not neat. Again, I guess like I said, it just makes it look fuller, nicer. That's one of the reasons why clients come to me. They say they love the way my braids look and how they lay. So I'm not down talking to anybody, not trying to talk bad on nobody's work. I'm just giving y'all the info on how I do mine, so that if you can learn from me to make you great, then that's what I want to do. Okay, so for the tip, again, go ahead and make sure you use that edge control of your choice first. Then put the shining gem. Then you want to comb it into the hair. And then you want to comb it up. And then you proceed with your braid. Put it into 3 sections. Use your 3 fingers. I usually use 3 fingers. And then I just feed it into the braid. But what I've noticed is that when I'm doing my knotless, if I comb it down, then comb it up, I notice that it doesn't look weird. It doesn't look like the braid is too low or too high. It's right in the middle. And you can't even tell where I'm feeding it in or anything. It just looks really nice and neat. So maybe put that in consideration too, because it's like molding the hair to where you want it to go. That's a good way. It's molding the hair. That's the best way to explain it. Y'all get it. So yeah, you're just gonna see me continuing with getting these braids done. They're turning out so neat and pretty. I love my work. I love what I do. I hope you guys love what I do, and I hope everything that I'm showing you can help another person maybe be just as good, or be able to, you know, show somebody else how they want it done, however, whatever. I'm just trying to put this out to make sure that it's helpful to somebody. Okay, all right, so I pretty much have most of the back of her hair done. It looks so pretty. I love the amount of crochet hair that I did decide to use. I don't use a lot when I'm doing this kind of like goddess look with it, because a little goes a long way. So if you guys remember where you could see that I add the crochet hair in, I do the same thing on the braids, but I wait till I'm like the 4th row up, and then what I'll do is on every other braid I will add the crochet hair in once I get to like I don't know, half of the braid or a little over half of the braid. I'll add it in, and then I just pull out one end of it and then braid the other side of it into the braid. It's so hard to explain, and I wish I had a better way of showing it to you guys. I think eventually at some point in the video I will be able to show you guys a better way, but I thought I had footage showing exactly how I did it, but I don't know. But if we get to that point and I could be like, okay, look, this is what I'm talking about. So like right there, when I added the crochet hair, I usually would do that further up, and I would just pull the crochet hair out to the side. I'll braid it in two, pull a piece of it off to the side, and then braid the rest of it down. And then when I get to the end, I'll go ahead and add the crochet hair just like I just did, and then braid it all the way down and let it curl up. That's how I do it. But I'm sorry, I wish that I had a better way of showing it to you. You don't want to put too much crochet hair in to give it this look, and you don't want to put too little. So you have to proportion it right, or else it's going to look too big and bulky and it won't flow evenly like you want it to. With this part of the video, I wanted to slow things down a little bit so that I'm able to properly explain how to feed the braid in. So as you can see, I put the braids into 3 sections. I use my thumb, my index finger, and my middle finger to control how I go about with braiding and feeding in the hair. So I just kind of want to slow it down, and you'll just see me using my index finger, using my thumb to control, and also my index finger helps a lot with controlling too. Once you get it down pat on using those fingers with the braiding, it's like smooth sailing, believe me. So I pretty much have that back done, and these braids look so pretty. I love the color. By the way, is a color 30, and just look how they flow. Yes, they're going to just flow. They're not heavy or anything. I love for my clients to be able to wear it versatilely. So like, say for instance, if she wants, I just made up a word, don't laugh at me, y'all. But anyways, versatile. If she wants to wear it down, she can wear it down. If she wants to wear it up, she can wear it up. If she wants to wear half of it up, half of it down. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it to be heavy. I want her to be able to wear it in different styles. When she's able to do that, I feel like it lasts longer too, because once they get tired of their hair looking one way, you can switch it up and be like, okay, well, I'm tired of being down. I want it up. And with her, for instance, she does work out. So being that she works out, you know, it's like, she like, yeah, I'm about to be back getting in the gym. She wants to be able to pull her hair up when she's working out, which makes a lot of sense. So you want to put that in consideration when you are doing these type of styles, when you want it to be that full look, but not heavy, okay? So now we're doing the front. And so she wanted the 2 braids falling forward on each side and then the rest going to the back. So I'm just showing you guys how I go about with feeding those braids in. Okay, so you're going to see me here feeding in the braid on the top. And usually when I'm doing my feed-in braids, I always start off with very small pieces and then slowly gradually make the pieces a little bit bigger until I get the braid to the average size that I actually want it to be. So you're just going to see me here continue with that. Okay guys, so we are at a point in the video where I am going to show you how I add in the crochet hair early on in the braid, as I was trying to tell you guys on the back side. So you're just going to see me here adding that crochet hair in, and just watch as I add it. I'll pull some to the side, braid it down, and pull some more out to the side and continue down with braiding. And then at the end of the braid, I'll add a little bit more of the curly crochet hair. And so I continue to do the same thing throughout the remainder of her hair. I did not continue with recording because I kind of figured you guys get the idea and didn't want it to be repetitive. You will see the end result of the hairstyle. Let me know if you like it. She absolutely loved it. It turned out just like the hairstyle she had inspired it out to turn out to be. You're going to see videos of how it turned out and also some pictures. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Be on the lookout for some more content that I'll be uploading. And if there's any particular videos that you're interested in me doing a video on or uploading on, please leave it in the comment section. Hopefully this video will be helpful to another braider out there. Thanks again for watching.